Pisces, I'm going to do your monthly reading for February 2019. I'm going to use the decks selected here. So just so you know, these are all been shuffled. I'll do a quick shuffle again. I'm just going to do a quick Celtic cross to get you started. And I hope that everybody's February is going really well. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, any comments that you left on any of my previous readings. I really appreciate it, so thank you so much. And I am really looking forward to growing this little channel. Okay, I'll just do another quick cut on these guys. So I'm going to use the universal weight. And so we'll just kind of get started here. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me move these guys over just a little, a hair. I might put them up actually. Try and push them up just a tad bit. Okay. And then all right. Okay, so what I see here, so right now you might be dealing with a third-party situation, or you might be feeling as though there is a third-party situation happening somewhere in your life with regards to love. This could be heartbreak that you're experiencing currently, or a concern about feeling heartbreak. You know, crossing you, you've got the Five of Swords. You know, there's a desire to win at all costs. Okay, Pisces? Let's just think about what this energy is. You've got heartbreak and you want to win at all costs. I'm just going to caution you that in love, there's no real winners, there's no real losers. It's a perception. So at the end of the day, you end up with a man or a woman, or you end up with another person. And the perception of them as a prize probably won't get you very far in a relationship, okay? Everybody's pretty flawed. People are wonderful, but they can also be real interesting. Okay, so above the situation here, you've got the Five of Wands reversed, so you are wanting to come out of conflict. And I don't know if it's that you want to come out of conflict because you're hoping that that's going to get you a victory here. If that's a manipulative, strategic move that you are subscribing to. But beneath you, you have a little bit of sneaky behavior. So I'm just going to say, you know, where are you going with this in February 2019? So Valentine's Day is coming up, and you're in a possibly third-party situation. You've got couple cards showing some ruthless behavior here. You got a little sneakiness happening here. You do have a desire to come out of conflict. In the recent past, you know, it looks like, again, I'm getting another 3 here. So if there was a third-party situation, you know, possibly it was much more peaceful than it is at the moment. In the near future, you have the Death card reversed, so there's a lack of transformation happening. Okay, but right now, you are receiving a lot of clarity here on this situation. But people are really seeing you as maybe unhealthily focused on whoever this person is, whatever this situation is in which you want to experience a victory at all costs here. So maybe you really need to consider what your motivations are here, and if you are in any way experiencing a codependent response to a person or a situation that you don't see happening in your favor. I'm just going to throw that out there, okay? Everybody has free choice. Your hopes and fears, you're really concerned about this King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a water sign individual, possibly Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And they seem to be the summation for you of what it is that you want in love, okay? So you're really concerned about what's going on with this individual here, but you're also, in the outcome, it looks like you are really possibly leaving the situation behind. So I think what's happening here is that, and I'm just going to say this because I see 2 3s. There's been a third party situation. You've known about it for a while. It's recently turned bitter, which can happen. And I think that you are really resisting, learning your lesson here. You've got some obsessive behavior showing up. You're really focused on, a King of Cups individual. He's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you're also feeling in the outcome like you just have no choice but to leave this behind. Okay? I think that that's really where this is taking you. I'm just going to pull a quick clarifier off the top of the deck here. Yeah, okay, so I see you going on a new journey and leaving all this behind, My hope for you is that you do actually turn this upright for your near future so that you're not going from one bad situation to another. If you're really resisting learning your lesson here and you're really resisting your karma, it doesn't matter how many new beginnings you have, the same stuff will happen over and over again. Okay, so I'm just going to do 3 angel answers cards for you for the situation. Wouldn't you know? Try and shuffle and I'm blowing my cards all over the place. So I am pretty sympathetic to you, Pisces. I'm a Pisces myself. I just want to say sometimes if it's a toxic situation, being alone is probably a good strategy too. You don't have to be paired up just because people expect to see you paired up, okay? All right. These guys want to throw it out. I'm not taking jumpers, y'all. Sorry. Okay. All right. So it's up to you. Wait. Maybe take some time to consider what's going on and in the near future. Okay, so I always think it's funny when I get these cards close to each other, when the timing cards seem to kind of counteract and contradict each other. So really, it is up to you. Whatever happens with the situation, you're the one in the driver's seat, no matter what you think is going on with the other people involved. Okay, Pisces? And there's never a reason not to just wait and consider what you're feeling, what you see happening, and the merits of the situation itself. Is this a healthy situation for you, okay? Is this something that's going to make you a better person? Is this going to raise your vibration in February 2019, Pisces? In the near future, you've got changes coming in, okay? I like to think when I look at this card that this is your guardian angel kind of ushering you into a new era. I don't know how well you can see that, but, so they're both angels, but this one is kind of taking a protective stance over the other one and kind of like pushing them along and making them go in a certain direction. It would also be a very good time for you to consider guidance from your higher sources. So, really listen to what Spirit has to say to you. And I say that generally, everybody has different spiritual beliefs. So whatever it is that you are involved in as far as spiritual beliefs, check up with your guidance in February, okay? And, really kind of rely on the divine to show you the way. Again, I'm not taking jumpers. I'm sorry, y'all. I know everybody likes jumpers, but I'm just going to go until I feel the sense to stop. And it's going to come right off the top of the deck. Okay, here we go. Stay optimistic about your love life. Rule number 1, optimism. Okay, so there is some separation going on here. We do have that 8 of Cups energy coming through. possibly a new start with the Fool card, okay? So I'll just do that kind of like that, okay? It says time apart from your partners on the horizon. Now, separations are not always bad, okay? Sometimes you really need to spend time apart, and you need to really focus on getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so when we are in separation from someone that we love or feel like we are in love with, there's a tendency to get kind of depressed and down. And, this is just a human thing. This is how we're built. We are meant to have some kind of partnership in our life. And so when we are lacking partnership, especially a love partnership, we tend to get a little down in the mouth about things. Okay, the cards are saying to you, stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. What this might also be saying is that, just because you're separated from this person doesn't mean necessarily that that's going to last forever. And it also doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to end up with this person. Okay? Sometimes you need a separation to really focus on getting to know the other person and seeing if the situation is something that's going to work out for you. These are things to think about in February. Valentine's Day happens in February, Pisces, and the focus is always on having somebody and giving them all of these love offers and making them feel cherished. And, hopefully they're returning those sentiments and they're giving you love offers and they're making you feel cherished, But as we know, some people are kind of selfish. So I'm just going to pull an overall crystal for you for February for 2019. I know that in Zuzu's crystal forecast, there is a recommended stone for you. This is to be in addition to that. So if you haven't seen that video, please look at Pisces, the Zuzu's crystal forecast for Pisces in 2019. This is just a little bonus for you, okay? So I'm going to take right off the top of the deck and just kind of see where we are here. These are slick cards, I gotta say. All right, they kind of fall right out of my hands, which is not a bad thing. All right, I'm going to do one more shuffle. We'll take right off the top. Okay, this is going to be it. Azurite. Okay, deep emotional healing. It says your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Okay, so I think just looking at what I've seen in this reading for February overall, Pisces, this would be a wonderful crystal for you to have in possession for February 2019 to really help you with all the emotional healing that it seems like you might need to be going through. This might really help you get that transformation, turn that transformation to the right side, turn it upright so that, you can actually move on from this situation, go on to a new situation and not find yourself stuck in any repeats here. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope you've really enjoyed this reading, Pisces. Again, this is just a general overview for you for February 2019, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check all of those signs in your chart. You can do that at cafeastrology.com. Thank you so much again for all the likes, shares, subscribes, comments. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to reading for you guys again in March. Stay safe, be warm, and you love yourself first in February, Pisces. Thank you so much.